welcome back. I've just recorded this class for a little kind of return from Christmas Vinyasa for anyone that wanted to practice in that break period between Christmas and New Year before we restart again. So completely based on what I do is, you have a few days off exercise, you kind of can't be bothered to get back into it again, but you know that you need to. So this is just a flow to get you moving again. So there's nothing too difficult, it's not too slow, it's just quite flowy to kind of get you out your head, get you moving, feeling good, and back into the regime of exercise and yoga. All right, without further ado, let's just start seated as we are. Roll the shoulders down and away from the ears. Make sure your spine is long and close down the eyes. And as you're just sitting here, settling into your practice, just now's the time to check in with your body. How are you feeling? Maybe a little bit tired, lethargic. Maybe you've not Christmas binged at all and you're completely feeling good. Good on you if you are. Otherwise, just think about where you want to move, where you want to move into the body, where we're going to flow. So let's take a deep breath in through the nose. And then exhale through the mouth. And again, deep breath in through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Once more, big breath in. And a big sigh. Then seal the lips. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through your nose. And again, big breath in. And an exhale. Just keep going with that breath, breathing in and breathing out. And a little bit of shoulder movement. Inhale, pull the shoulders up to your ears, and exhale, draw them down. Inhale to roll them up. And then exhale, draw them down. And as you're sitting here, hands on the knees, just start to circle your chest. So just moving around in circles. Maybe the spine rounds as you come back. And then switch. So just working into the hips a little bit here. Waking up the body. And back in towards center. Great. Let's inhale, reach the hands up above the head. Stretch tall. Let's clasp the hands at the top. Lift the palms up towards the ceiling and just lift up and out the shoulders. If you want to give a little wiggle, move it around. Make sure you feel good. Inhale here, and then as you exhale, cactus the arms, bend the elbows, spread through the chest. Inhale, the hands reach up. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, the hands reach up. And then exhale, let's twist to our left, bring our right hand to our left thigh, left hand out behind, and take a nice deep twist. Just one breath here. And exhale, inhale, both hands reach up, lift tall. And then exhale, twist to the opposite side. So find length, draw the lower belly in. Breathe in. And breathe it out. Then inhale, both hands reach up, stretch, lift tall. And exhale, release. Keep the feet as they are with one foot slightly in front of the other, and then just tiptoe your fingertips forward. Work into the hips. If you want to come onto your fingertips here, you can. So it's a bit more of an active forward fold. Try and sink your chest through your armpits. Push your hips down. Maybe you're feeling a little bit tight, we've got some loosening up to do, that's fine, just breathe into it. Walk the hands back in behind you, place them on the floor behind you, and then just see if you can push your hips up slightly, allow your head to drop back. Draw your tailbone under, squeeze your glutes, and release. We'll take that on the other side, so Switch legs so your opposite foot crosses in front. Start to reach your arms forward, push your arms down into the mat. Maybe your fingertips creep forward as much as you can to get a nice long spine. Breathe into those hips. One more breath in. And then exhale, walk the hands back in towards you. Hands on the floor behind you, same thing. Start to push up onto your knees, push the hips forward. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, drop the head back. And then release. Come on forward, tabletop position. Shoulders over the wrists. Tabletop barrel rows. So bend the elbows, start to bring the chest to the ground. And then move in your circular motion there. Getting into all of the corners of the body. And in the opposite direction. There's no wrong or right here, so anywhere that feels good for you to just move around, take it. Maybe close your eyes, really get into it. If you want to take it into cat and cow as you can. That's it, dropping the belly, opening the chest as you inhale and then exhale. Pushing the ground away. One more breath. And exhale. Let's make that slightly bigger. So push your hips back towards your heels as if you're coming into child's pose. And then we wave. So inhale, round forward through tabletop. Exhale, arch the spine, hips to heels, child's pose. Inhale, round it forward through your tabletop. And exhale, arch the spine, child's pose. Once again, inhale, round it forward. And then exhale, arch it, send it back. This time, inhale, come on forward. Start to send your left toes back behind you. Plant the toes onto the mat. Draw your tailbone under and just push back into that heel. Try and get a little stretch through your calf muscle. And then slide your toes in towards the right. Left knee slides in behind the right knee. Start to push your hips back. Lift the right knee off the mat and fold over those legs. Outer hips. Just drop your head down, breathe. Don't worry if your mind runs off. Probably had a million things going over the last few days, so just come back to the breath whenever you can. Find that space between your thoughts. One more inhale. And then exhale, come forward. Inhale, pick up your left foot again. And as you exhale, step the left foot to the outside of the left hand. Come onto your fingertips, drop the chest, inhale. And then as you exhale, send the hips back and forwards. If you're coming kind of like a little half splits, back and forward. So just wake up that thigh, wake up the hip. Maybe as you come forward, you kind of roll to the outer edge of that left foot a little bit. Only if it feels good though. And a lot of today's practice is going to be just doing what feels good for your body. So we would all look completely different. Lovely, one more breath. And then as you exhale, rebend into the left knee. Tuck your right toes, lift the knee, and as you inhale, left hand reaches up towards the ceiling, twist. And as you exhale, reach your left hand behind you, palm facing up. One breath here. And then exhale, release. Left hand down. Inhale, step it, find a high plank. And as you exhale, lower your knees, lower your chest and your chin. Inhale, slide forward, little cobra, lift the chest. And then exhale, release. Send it back. Child's pose. Taking a breath in. And a breath out. Same thing with those waves. Inhale, round forward, tabletop position. Exhale, arch the spine, child's pose. Inhale, round it forward. And then exhale, arch, send it back. Once again, inhale, round, come on forward. And then exhale, arch. Send it back. This time, inhale, come forward, tabletop. Send your right leg straight out behind you, plant the toes, and then just gently push back into that right ankle. or your heels, should I say. Draw your tailbone under to increase it. And then slide your left toes in towards the right slightly. Right knee slides in behind the left. You might need to wiggle to get a bit more comfy. Then push the hips back. Allow the left knee to come off. Come onto your fingertips and sink your chest down. Deep breaths. Now feel that breath hitting the back of your body. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath here. And then exhale, come back forward to that tabletop, but your right leg, inhale, you lift it high. And then exhale, step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Come onto your fingertips, lift your chest, inhale. And then as you exhale, rock it back and forward in between your half splits and your low lunge. You can be on blocks here as well, if the floor's a little bit far away. Again, just anything that feels good for your body. Right, one more breath. And then exhale, bend into your right knee. Tuck your left toes, lift your left knee. Inhale, the right hand lifts up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, reach the right hand behind you, palm facing up. Extra breath. And then exhale, right arm, bring it back into your high plank. Inhale, step it, high plank. This time as you exhale, lower your knees, keep your hips above your knees and walk your palms forward. Find your puppy pose. Sink your forehead, or maybe it's your chest and your chin that can come on down. If you're taking it easy today, just rest your forehead, maybe it comes onto a block. Just getting our body back into that rhythm of movement again. Lovely. Opening the chest, opening the shoulders. Taking another breath. And then exhale, slide on forward. Drop your hips, lift through the chest, Sphinx pose. Inhale here. And then exhale, release. From here, hands underneath the shoulders. Send it through your tabletop, tuck your toes, lift your hips, and we're in our downward dog. Just gently pedal out the feet there. It's fine if you're feeling tighter than normal. Just start to gently reawaken. Lovely. And when you're ready, soften through both knees. Gently walk those feet forward all the way to the front of the mat. We find that ragdoll, opposite hand to elbow, gently rock from side to side. And then release the hands with soft knees, gently start to roll yourself up to standing. When you come to your top, roll your shoulders down away from the ears and exhale through the mouth. Lovely, big toes to touch. Inhale, reach the hands up above the head, lift tall. Then exhale, fold it forward over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, fold the right foot steps back and we drop the knee. Inhale, the hands reach up. Exhale, cactus the arms, open through your chest. Inhale, the hands reach up. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, open it up. This time as you exhale, hands to the heart center, lean out of the lunge slightly. Twist to your left and then hook your right elbow over your left knee. Push your palms together and twist. If you want to tuck your back toes and lift your knee, you can. If you don't, keep it on the ground. So it's just a nice opening through that spine. Inhale and then exhale. Frame the left foot wherever you are. Step it back into your high plank. Inhale. And as you exhale, Vinyasa of choice. Knees, chest, or chaturanga if you feel like it. back to downward dog. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Another breath in down dog. And then as you exhale, you gaze forward, lift the heels, soften the knees. Step, walk or float your way forward into your halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to standing reach up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. From here, inhale to lift. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. And exhale, fold. Left foot steps back this time. And we drop the left knee. Now inhale, both hands reach up. Little low lunge. Exhale, cactus the arms, open the chest. Inhale, reach it up. And then exhale, cactus the arms. Just enjoy that opening. Inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale to cactus. Then inhale, the hands reach up. As you exhale, bring the hands to the heart center. Lean out of the lunge slightly. Twist to your right. Try and hook your left elbow outside of your right thigh. Then push your palms together to deepen the twist. If you want to tuck your toes and lift your left knee off, you can. One more breath. And then exhale, release. Hands frame the foot, step it back. Find your high plank, inhale here. And then exhale, knees, chest or chaturanga. Through your cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Full breath in. And breath out. Couple more breaths there in down dog. One more inhale. And then exhale, gaze forward, soften through your knees. Step, walk or float your way to the front of the mat. Into your halfway lift. And exhale, we fold. Inhale, rise to standing lift tall. Exhale, palms together. Great. Let's keep flowing. Inhale, the hands lift. Exhale, we forward fold. Halfway lift. Inhale. And then exhale, step or float back through your vinyasa. And we'll meet in downward dog. Right. Make your way back, no rush. Maybe that tailbone can just tilt a little bit higher up towards the ceiling so you lengthen out your lower back. That means you need to bend your knees, that's fine. Then from there, right leg, inhale, lift it high. Let's bend the knee and allow the hip to roll on open. Encourage the left heel down so you can feel that hamstring. And then inhale, reach straighten through your right leg. Exhale, the right foot steps in between the hands. Come onto your fingertips, inhale, find length. And as you exhale, hips up and back, you try to straighten through that front leg and fold. And then same thing, just move a couple of times between the two. So bending into the right knee, hips up and back and folding. That might be a tiny straighten of the legs. If that is just your straightening, that's fine. You might be able to flex your front foot as you fold. Lovely. Is there anything that feels good for another breath? And then as you exhale, you're going to find your fold and you'll hold it there. So if you want to use blocks, have your blocks either side of your right foot. If you want to flex your right toes back towards you, you can. If you want to keep a bend in that right knee to find your forward fold, that is also fine. Take a breath. And then exhale, rebend into the right knee. Great, drop your left heel down to the mat, right hand to the inside of the right foot. And as you inhale, open that left hand up. You can bring your forearm onto your thigh if this is too much for you. So just use that right arm to kind of nudge that right leg open. Should feel pretty good. Work into that hip. If you want to take it into a bind or a half bind, feel free to bring that left elbow or hand behind the back, head for your inner right thigh. Full bind if you want to, otherwise stay here. Nice. Alright, if you took any sort of bind, left hand, reach it back up. Let's push into the feet. Inhale, back up to standing warrior 2. And then exhale, hands to the hips, straighten your right leg and turn your right toes in. Inhale, open up the elbows, chest back. And exhale, hinge from your hips, fold forward over your legs. Release the hands in line with the heels and drop your crown of your head towards the mat. Pull up on your thighs here. Great. Breathe in and breathe it out. Slide the hands forward. Inhale, lift the chest up, halfway lift. And as you exhale, left toes turn out, start to side lunge into that left knee. Maybe your hips are high, maybe your heels lifted. So you can keep your hands on the floor, maybe they come to the heart center. And let's just hold it here. So just working into that hip a little bit. Nice, and then hands either at the heart center, if you want something easier, hands on the floor. Let's just travel a couple of times. So inhale through center, exhale side lunge into the right. Great, inhale through center, side lunge into the left. Then inhale through center, this time let's frame that right foot at the front of the mat. Drop the left knee down, inhale, both hands reach up. Low lunge, drop the hips, lift the arms. And then exhale, half splits. Send the hips back over your left knee, flex your right toe back towards you. And then just lift your chest, inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, maybe fold. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. And again, inhale, lift the chest. And exhale to fold. Pause it there. Feel that leg lengthen, take a breath. And exhale, release. Rebend into the right knee, frame the foot. Inhale, let's step it, high plank. And exhale, Vinyasa of your choice. Take your time moving back into your downward dog. Right, start to feel the body getting a little bit warmer now, a little bit looser. And our left leg, inhale, we lift it high. Start to bend the knee and allow the hip to roll on open. Encourage the right heel down to get the hamstring. Then inhale, re-straighten through your left leg. As you exhale, step your left foot in between your hands. Come onto your fingertips, inhale, gaze forward. And then exhale, hips up and back, pyramid pose, and you fold. And then you just pulse between the two. So with your own breath, back and forth. Maybe you're adding in a flex of the front foot as you lift up. Maybe you're not. Great, one more inhale. And then exhale, you pause in that pyramid pose. You're high on your right toes. Maybe you're just keeping the spine nice and long here. Maybe the toes are flexing back towards you. Starting a little bit longer in this stretch. One breath. And then exhale, rebend into that left knee. All right, drop your right heel, hands to the inside of your left foot. And as you inhale, reach the right hand up towards the ceiling, using that inner left arm to kind of push your left knee open a bit. Come up to the forearm on the thigh if this is too deep. If you want to take a half bind or full bind on this side, same thing, go for it, it's your practice. Lovely, and then release, right hand goes up wherever you are, push into the feet, inhale, warrior two, lift the chest. And exhale, straighten that left leg. Hands to the hips, turn your left toes in. It's going to flip towards you. Inhale, elbows back, chest open. And exhale, hinge from the hips, fold on down. Drop the hands down. This time the hands are reaching forward, almost as if you were in kind of like a down dog, but with wide legs. And then slide your hand underneath your left arm to take hold of your left ankle. And see if you can gently pull on that left ankle and twist the gaze underneath your left armpit. Great, breathe in. And breathe in out. Right arm, reach it forward. Let's switch sides. So the left hand comes underneath to take hold of the right ankle. Gently pull on that right ankle and twist the gaze underneath the right armpit. Keep pushing the ground away from you with that right arm. One breath. And then exhale, release. Walk the hands back in towards you. Inhale, halfway lift. And then as you exhale, turn your right toes outside, lunge into that right knee. We'll do the same as we did on the other side. So keep the hands on the floor or the heart center. Try and lift through the chest, feel it in the hips. And then we're just going to move back and forth. So hands down or keep them in the heart center if you want an extra challenge. Inhale, travel through center, stay low. Exhale, side lunge into the left. Inhale, travel through center. And exhale, side lunge in the right. Last time, inhale, we travel through center. Let's frame the left foot and drop the right knee. Inhale, the hands reach up, lift tall. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, the hands lift up. And then exhale, frame the left foot. Send it back into your half splits. And sit hips back over your knee, flex your left toes back towards you. And just hold it here. Let's take those pulses. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Once more, inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold and hold it there. A little bit deeper into that leg. Nice, breathe. Inhale. And then exhale, rebend into the left knee, frame the foot, step it back into your high plank. Inhale. And then exhale, Vinyasa, knees, chest, or Chaturanga. Through your cobra or your up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Breathe in. Breathe it out. Right leg, inhale, lift it high. Start to bend the knee, allow the hip to roll open. Inhale, re-extend. And then exhale, draw the right knee towards the left wrist. Step the shin down to the mat and then let your hips drop to the right. So you're in this little fold. Well, your right foot's on the inside of the left thigh. Left hand to the inside of the left foot on your fingertips. Inhale, the right hand lifts. And then exhale, up and over, lean. Great, and then we're going to move through a couple of pulses. So coming up, right hand to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift the hips. Left hand up and over by the ear. And then exhale, send it back into that side lunge or side fold. Inhale, lift it back up onto your hips. And then exhale, lean over to your left. Great, once more here, inhale, lift up the hips, left hand up and over the head. And exhale, side stretch there. One extra breath. And then exhale, release. Come on up. Let's cross the right thigh over your left. Seated twist. Right hand on the floor behind you. Inhale, the left hand lifts. And then exhale, left elbow to the outside of your right thigh. Take a twist. So rinsing out the spine. This one always feels pretty good. One more breath. And then exhale, little twist to your left. Alright, so facing the back of the mat, just bend up your left foot as well. So you're trying to stack your knees on top of each other here. Sit up nice and tall, wiggle the hips. If you want to sit on a block, you can. Inhale here. And then as you exhale, start to lean forward with the chest maybe. You can sit up straight if you can already feel this. So you can hold on to the feet, you can release the hands in front. You can take the full pose if you want, with the hands clasped behind the back. And you fold forward like that. Here, not here for too long. Promised we'd keep moving. Just one more breath. And then exhale, release. Come on up. All right, cross the feet. You're facing the back of the mat still. That's fine. Roll forward. Step it into your downward dog. Facing the back of the mat. And then hopefully we'll bring ourselves back round again. So inhale, the left leg lifts. Bend the knee and allow the hip to roll open. Inhale to re-extend, and as you exhale, left knee comes towards the right wrist. Set the shin down on the mat. Drop the hips to your left, and then you should just find yourself in a seated position with your left foot bent in. Right hand to the inside of the right foot, and as you inhale, reach the left hand up and over by the ear. Exhale here. Then we'll take that pulse. The left hand to the floor behind you. Inhale, lift the hips up. Send your right hand up and over by your head. And then exhale, come into that side lean. And again, inhale, lift up. Open up the chest. Just kind of go with the flow. Exhale, side lean. Don't worry if your pace is different. We've got one more. Inhale. Open it up, expand the chest. And exhale, side lean. Take an extra breath when you get there. And exhale, lovely. Come on up. Now cross your left foot over your right thigh. We'll take that seated twist. Left hand on the floor behind. Inhale, the right hand lifts. And then exhale, right elbow to the outside of your left knee. Breathe it in. Get nice and tall in the twist. One more breath. And exhale, counter twist. Over to the right, any way that feels good. Let's take that hip stretch. Right foot bends up underneath you. Move your left knee so it stacks on top of your right knee. Try and get your hips to wiggle into the mat. Just sit up tall if that's enough, stay there. Maybe you fold forward. If you want the full pose, it's your left arm that's up and your right hand comes behind your back to take hold. Feel those outer hips stretch. Breathe in and breathe it out. Another breath in and a breath out. One final breath. And release. Alright, uncross the legs. Brings the balls of the feet together, your knees out wide. Hold onto your feet. Inhale, lift the chest. And then exhale, fold. Open up your feet like a book. Maybe your elbows touch your inner thighs and you encourage your knees down towards the mat. Lovely. Breathe it there. A little bit more. Push the knees a little bit closer towards the ground if you can. And then release. Coming up. Final little push. Let's open up the legs out wide. Take a lovely wide leg fold. So flex the feet. Push the thighs into the mat. Inhale. The chest lengthens. Maybe you fold forward. Maybe your hands stay on the floor behind you and you just practice sitting up straight if that works for you. Start to close your eyes now. Start to deepen your breath. We're coming to the end of our class. So settle everything down. Right, one more breath here. And then release. Walk the hands back in towards you. Nice work. Bring the feet together. Lift the legs out long. We'll take it into a forward fold for our last pose. Inhale, lift the hands, reach tall, and as you exhale, hinge from the hips and fold over the legs. Last little push. Breathe in. Breathe it out. One more inhale. And exhale. Sit yourself back up. Keep your hands reaching forward. Start to gently roll yourself. Come on down. All the way onto your back. Well done. And just make sure you're on your mat properly. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a nice little squeeze. Rock from side to side. And then you just go about 10 breaths here to just take whatever it is you need. So if you want to take a twist on either side, happy baby, maybe you fancy an inversion. Take your time, work your way into it. I'm just going to come into a happy baby here and just rock from side to side. Right, just wherever you are, start to draw your knees in towards your chest. Great, give yourself a nice big squeeze. Maybe the forehead comes up to the knees. And then exhale, really Release the legs out long, release the hands away from the body, palms facing up. And just close down the eyes. And just check in, how are you feeling now after you've moved a little bit? Just soften the shoulders. Soften the cheeks and the jaw. And just relax in the mat. If you have longer to stay here, maybe you feel you need an extra long Shavasana, just put me on mute, put me on hold. Those that are ready to come back out, just wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Gently nod your head. And feet together, hands behind the head, take a nice long full body stretch. And then just roll it over onto your side, pause it there for a second. And gently come back up to find a comfortable seat. Bring your hands to your heart center. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And exhale, sigh. Rub the palms together again. Place the palms over the eyes. And open the eyes to the darkness of the palms. Bring the hands back to the heart center. Bow the head towards your hands. Namaste. Thank you guys for practicing this recording. If you're still here, I hope that has got you feeling good, moving a little bit. It's always good for us. So yeah, see you again in the new year, and thank you.